In a world that constantly pressures men to open up, to pour their hearts out, to be soft, exposed, and always available, the Stoic man stands apart. He doesn't reveal his heart to be liked. He doesn't overshare just to be understood. He chooses restraint over reaction. He chooses mystery over noise. Because he understands one timeless truth: what you give away too easily is rarely respected. And in relationships, the cost of overexposure isn't just embarrassment. It's the erosion of power, peace, and presence. This isn't about lying. This isn't about manipulation. This is about Stoic discernment, knowing when to speak and when your silence is your strength. So let me share with you the 8 things a man must learn to guard, to preserve his masculinity, his mystery, and his magnetism. Not every truth belongs to every woman. Not every part of you should be put on display, because a man's strength isn't shown by how loudly he reveals his soul. It's in what he chooses not to say. 1. Emotional turmoil. Your emotions are real. Your pain is valid. But pouring your emotional chaos onto a woman doesn't make you stronger in her eyes. It makes you look unstable. She may say she wants vulnerability, but what she truly admires is emotional control. When you can feel everything and still remain grounded, that's power. Feel everything, reveal very little. 2. Inner battles. You are fighting wars no one knows about, and that's exactly how it should be. A Stoic man doesn't parade his battles. He endures in silence. He builds in darkness, and he returns to the world with scars that don't scream but whisper. I survived. Keep your pain private. Let your growth speak. 3. Financial pressure. Every man faces money stress at some point, but speaking constantly about your fears only projects instability. Tell her your vision, tell her your plan, but never complain. Because a man who worries out loud begins to sound like he's lost control. Your mission is your message, not your panic. 4. Past wounds. Your ex broke your heart. You were betrayed, left behind, lied to. Let it go. Telling a woman about your pain from another woman only makes her question your strength. She wonders if those scars still own you. Heal in silence and carry the lesson, not the wound. 5. Grand plans too early. Your vision is sacred. Your dreams are fragile. Don't hand them out too quickly. Let her see the steps before she hears the speech. Let her watch your ascent before she hears about the mountain you plan to climb. Build in silence. Shock them with results. 6. Harsh opinions. You may see through people. You may know when she's manipulating, testing, or projecting. But calling it out isn't always power. Sometimes strength is holding the line without a word. A man who reacts gives up control. A man who observes maintains it. Lead with silence, not emotion. 7. Your sacrifices. If you love her, you'll do things for her. But if you list everything you've done for her, like it's a debt she owes, you become unattractive. True strength gives and forgets. You don't need applause. You need alignment. 8. Your success. You built something? Good. You conquered yourself? Great. You became the man she never expected? Even better. Now shut up about it. Let your results walk into the room before your words do. Let her find out how powerful you are when she least expects it. Confidence doesn't announce itself. It just arrives. A man's silence is not weakness. It's wisdom in disguise. You don't owe the world access to your soul. Not every wound deserves an audience. Not every emotion needs to be explained. The modern world teaches men to open up at all costs. But the Stoics taught something different. They taught restraint, composure. The kind of strength that doesn't need applause. In a world full of noise, the most powerful man is the one who moves in quiet certainty. He speaks when it's time. He shares when it matters. He reveals not to be understood, but only when it serves a greater purpose. Your woman doesn't need to know your every fear, every failure, or every dream the moment you feel it. Timing is power. Silence is strategy. Stillness is control. Because the truth is, when you give away everything, your thoughts, your worries, your plans, you give away your frame. And when your frame collapses, so does her respect. Stoicism doesn't tell you to hide out of fear. It tells you to protect what's sacred. Hide your chaos until you've made sense of it. Hide your plans until they are unstoppable. Hide your pain until it becomes your power. A real man doesn't spill everything just to feel lighter. He carries his burden with poise and only shares it with those who've earned the right to witness it. So if you feel like you're alone in your quiet discipline, good. That means you're walking the path few dare to take. And when you emerge, calm, focused, unshakable, they'll know you were never confused. You were just composed. Now, if this message stirred something inside you, don't scroll away. Like this video to spread the signal in a world full of noise. Let the algorithm know that men who think deeply and live intentionally still exist. Drop a comment below. What have you learned to keep to yourself as you've matured? Your silence might teach another man how to survive his storm. Subscribe to Stoic Mirror if you're tired of emotional chaos and ready to build a life based on purpose, discipline, and clarity. Here, we don't chase attention. We earn respect. We sharpen the mind. And we learn to carry the fire in silence. One truth, one video, one mindset at a time. Stay calm. Stay dangerous. Stay grounded in the fire.